I'm feeling lucky tonight. It's time to win big. Give me a good number. It's my night! Hey, what's up puzzle lovers and welcome back. Do you like games like backgammon, craps and games using dice? Perfect, because today we are going to attempt to solve a very unique sequential discovery puzzle called Dice by American designer Tye Stahly. The puzzle is a bigger replica of 2 dice, so you might be able to use them in your next board game session. Without further ado, let's solve this puzzle! And here it is, the pair of dice puzzle, another great looking puzzle. I enjoy these sequential discovery puzzles that have a theme around them. It makes the solving experience so much better. As you can see, these are 2 dice with white dots. And it comes with an instruction card. I also love the design of it. It reminds me of a casino style. It's so cool. I love it so much. And the card says, your goal is to locate your lucky dice and find the gold coin so you can place your bet. But you will have to obey the rules. House rules. No spinning around. Security will toss you for being drunk. No banging on the machines. Again, security will toss you for misbehaving. No external tools. The house will not appreciate it if you bring in your own tool belt. Everything you need is provided in front of you. I love that the rules also have this theme around the casino. That's so cool. Well done, Tye. Already, you have done a really nice job on this puzzle. I'm not sure where you will be able to buy this puzzle. Before, Tye was selling them on his Etsy shop, so I will put the link of his website in the description. But also, he is on the website Nothing Yet Designs. About this puzzle, 2 dice, and there are 3 designs for the dots. You have a round one, a square one, and a dollar one. That means that we might find a lot of tools to interact with each dot. Another thing that we can see is the separation in the middle of the 2 dice. Maybe we will be able to open each die at some point. And the last thing that I can see is this thing that keep the 2 dice together. So let's try to solve this puzzle. First thing I will do is try to see if we can unscrew this. Yes, it might be our first tool. We can remove the rules and now we can separate our 2 dice. And yes, that might be our first tool. You see, it has this round shape at the end. And with this first tool, we might be able to push somewhere in one of the dots because it fits inside the round one and the square one. I forgot to say that there is also some dots that do not have any hole. We might be able to push them at some point. And another one that is quite unique is this one. You can see something that you can push inside. So maybe if I push with this tool, oh, you see? Whoa! Hey! So yes, it pushed one of the dots on the other side. And it also removed something else. Oh, that's so cool. This came out from here. I wonder now which dot we can push. This one. Oh, and we can push this one because we managed to remove this one. So nice. So it's kind of locked at some point. I wonder if there is a maze. Maybe you can turn and try to completely remove it. So I wonder if the fact to move this one will allow us to move another one. I think the dots will be connected to each other. So yeah, there is kind of a pin or something, because if I am at this position and I turn it, I can remove more of it. You see there are cuts inside this part. I also wonder if the direction of the dice will impact the solve. If you're like this, maybe the pin will get stuck inside this part, and so you cannot solve this part of the puzzle, but if you put the die in another direction with a different face facing up, then it will change something inside the puzzle. As I expected, the positioning of the dice impact the solve. If I put the dice like this with the 6 dots facing up, then this is locked. Now, if I put the 1 dot face facing up, I can move this part. So there is a pin or something locking this white dot.
Later.
I'm quite logged with this one right now, so I will move on to the second one. So let's see what we can do with this one. Oh, here we can see this dot moving. I think that will be a button at some point. And I found 2 white dots that are moving on the face number 4 and the face number 3. So is that another maze once again? I can rotate this one, and yes, once again, it's another maze I feel. And this time we can see a metal object inside. Okay, so let's try to solve this one at least. Okay, we are getting there. Making some progress this time. Oh, this part is connected to this one. If I turn, you can see the dot is moving. Interesting. Does that mean I need to push it at some point to release a mechanism or something? It's really a hard puzzle. That's so much fun. Okay, I managed to open it a bit more. I'm not sure what I am doing. But you can see already the maze. We can have access to our first tool, a square rod. That will be useful. I'm not sure if I can fully remove it, but let's keep it like this for now. And then let's use this on the different parts of the puzzle. So we have 2 squares here. None of them are moving. Here we have 1. Nothing is moving. And then here, this is a perfect fit. Okay? And we can turn it and unscrew it. Okay, now I have maybe another tool? We will see. Oh, I'm not sure if you can see it, but it is connected to this one. Yeah. So we can maybe remove it. No. Oh, there is something else. You can see this pin. I think this pin is locking this part here. So we put the pin in the other direction. And now, can we push? No. Can we turn? We can turn this part now. So I released something, but I cannot push it. Maybe there is one more pin locking it somewhere. I am really curious. Why do we have access to this now? Why can we rotate it? Okay, something is happening. If I press this one, I can separate the 2 dots. You see? There are magnets to connect them. Wait, what? How do I get you out now? Oh, there is a pin between the 2 magnets now. Okay, I need to remove the pin. I will use this tool. And now I can remove this part as well. You see, they were connected like this. Inside. And this pin was locking this side. You see? So by removing this part, we could slide the pin on the other side. And then we just needed to push this part to disconnect these 2. And finally remove them. Now we have access to another pin. that removes this one. Oh, this one also is a tool. I did not expect that. Okay. You see, there are two holes to lock it. Wow. That's quite crazy. So that will be used to unscrew what? I have no idea. Okay, we need to be careful of what we are doing. Oh, look, the two dice. That's so cool. Oh, they are so small. Okay, so we finally managed to find one of the two prices. Oh, so cool. We can put them here. We have 3 different sizes of dice. What a collection I have. Okay, wait. I'm not even sure where they came from. They came from somewhere inside of this hole. I think they came from this part here. There is a hole connecting to this dot. Okay, so we finished this die and we end up with a lot of tools. We have a screwdriver and we have magnets and this square tool. Can we use them for the other die? Maybe that's why I am locked as well. Wait, can I use this magnet? No, I cannot. But there is a hole inside of this $sign to fit this tool. And now we can unscrew this white dot, remove it, and have access to more. We cannot see anything, but that must be used for something else. Oh, this one is turning. Oh, there is a magnet inside of it. And so I could use this tool to remove this dot. Can I do the same here? Yes, but this one repulses this magnet. Let's see. I can use the other one. What can I do? It doesn't come off like the other one. And I cannot rotate it. I am really struggling removing this dot. That's so crazy. I think it is stuck inside of the die. It looks like the hole of the die is very tight. And so even if I try to use a magnet to remove the dot, it doesn't come off. A bit annoying, but I will keep going until we get it out. Okay, I finally got it. It's so close to coming off. Yes. Hey! You see, it is exactly the same piece. But it was so stuck inside. That's so crazy. Okay, we finally managed to get it out. Now, I think we are almost finished with this die. Because, you see, we removed these 2 dots that are used as locks. And you can see that the line now is free of these locks. That might mean that we will need to unscrew the die. Let's try. You see? It's turning. So we are left with another lock. I think I know. If you remember, this dot here has this big hole. And I think if we align this big hole with one of the 2 dots, we will hear something dropping. And now this object is locked. And if I put the die upside down, I can once again move this dot freely. So yes, there is another lock here. I think it's from this dot. There is an object or a pin that is falling and is getting inside of this hole. And now, did we manage to remove the final lock? Can we rotate the die? Yes! Let's go! Wow! We will see the inner mechanism of this die, and I'm so curious about it. One more spin. And voila! So cool! So cool! Look! That's a big screw. And you can see the lock I was talking about. It is a pin and it is falling inside of this hole. That's so amazing. I love it so much. And yes, this dot is kind of a maze. So you will start at the beginning here. And when you will play with this dot, you will try to find a way to align this lock to this hole and release the final mechanism. Wow! I love this puzzle so much! So much fun! And now, where is our golden coin? And at this point, I should have found the gold coin inside of this hole. I will put a picture right now of what it should have looked like. And unfortunately, I think Tye forgot to put the golden coin inside of the puzzle. I'm so sad, but hey, we managed to solve this wonderful puzzle. Now it is time to put it back all together. One die put back together, now the second one. Now we put back the tool and second dice back together. And I can say that I solved the Paradise puzzle by Tye Stahly. And another one. And what a unique sequential discovery puzzle. It is really amazing that designers come with this kind of designs. And for us, it's so much fun to solve each of their puzzles. It was quite a challenging puzzle, but not too much that you would just get stuck for so many hours or so many days. So you can enjoy each step of this puzzle. And you get some prizes at the end, which is really cool. I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, don't forget to like and to subscribe to the channel. I will see you next week for a new video. Tschüss!